And that's a problem. Not really a problem, but it's making things feel like they're taking. Anyway, starting off the hour strong with our cabaret match. Grab our platinum hostesses. Koyuki, Ana, Aika. We're gonna grab Mariko and Tomomi and Watanabe. Solid team. And then we're gonna do our championship match with Shoko? Yeah, Shoko. Actually, before we do that, let's look at our hostess list. Yeah, right now Koyuki is number 1. Number 2 is Mariko at 2 million. And Tomomi is number 3 at 1.7. Kana's only at 800,000 and Aika's at 1 million. So they are going to get there, and they're going to end up taking those spots sooner rather than later. All right. Now this one is one of the harder missions, but it's not the worst.
勝負です。
負けらんねえな。キャバクラグランプリナンバーワンを選ぼうの。さあ、ついに
Sana needs to go die in a fire. Requested. Your request. Okay, so we can get requests that aren't at the very start. That's good. Requests spend decent money, even if it's not the best money. Also, Aika got requested. That's cool. Help! Help! Ladies first. My brain just shut off there for a second. Could not remember which one that was. We are ahead currently. We need some big big customers here in a minute, or we're not going to stay ahead. And I don't remember what Shoko's fever is, so that's also a problem that we're going to face here in a second. 4. Hit this before she hits her fever, just in case it gets rid of my people. I don't think they can get rid of extensions. They might be able to in this version. I don't want to find out. But I also don't want to waste my request. Oh, a rich boy. Oh, shit. Hold on. I got a rich boy. gonna throw you here. You get something. I'm like trying to wait for Aika. There we go. Because I didn't want to waste Aika's extension possibility. But I also really needed that to happen. Tycoon, ooh, perfect. Tycoons are really high money. So that's not perfect, but it's really fucking good. If Kyoko can do it better, then I'll swap so that I can get more money up front. But you can't. Really fine. But we can fever. So we will do that. Even if it's just one person in this scenario. Because the Tycoon's going to make up for that just being one person. Just by being a very strong moneymaker. We are killing it right now. Coco didn't even use her fever. It's surprising. I'll throw Kana at this one. Although I think Aika can do that one better, so I'll swap if she can. Just to get more money quicker. Yeah. So Aika will take this one. And we'll get more money off of that. Throw Kana at this one just so that she's still getting money. I just tried to help Kana. Why Shoko hasn't used her ability? I don't think that's like lore based. I think it just doesn't want to use it for some reason. Help the lady out. Give her a menu. Not the best, but it worked out. Could have been worse. Could have been awful. If we get an extension on Aika, that'll be really nice. Aw, damn. I had to go for it though. That could have been big. Watanabe will sit with that rich guy, and we will end the day with that. 7.5-ish. Obviously won't end at 7. Oh, maybe. Let's see if I can get this time. Now that I've got people at higher stats. I barely got that, but I got it. The button mashers fucked me up. Alright. 8 million. Ending at 7.8. That was solid. We hit Millionaire League. Koyuki hit max level. So that's big. Aika hit 26. Kana hit 34. Marika still ended up huge on sales, but Kana and Aika are not far behind. Tomomi was one of my top 3, did not get a lot that run. Kind of the way it goes, though. And we are sitting at 9 million in the bank. So that could have been harder if I didn't do what I did. To, oh, she just lost her job. The Choco's trying to, like, become her real self.
Yeah.
Alright. I think we're getting another one of those, like, goofy timed mission here shortly. Oh. Talking to somebody else who, he's working with. We don't know who that is. Who also wants to see 4 shine. So if you remember the first game, for the 4th encounter with Club Venus, they targeted Yuki. Also, voice over the phone lines are, yeah, time to bust a move then. Got this, Yoda-chan? If you don't, I want to break that down for a minute, just to give you an idea. Somebody Yoda works with, or has worked with, who speaks heavy Kansai dialect, and has no problems calling someone older than him, Chan. Bear that in mind, because this is where we get stopped. I'm just gonna be honest. We're gonna get stopped here when we go to do the Millionaire League. Alright, we're gonna do Kana and get her sub-story done real quick. I don't think it levels her at all. I don't think Yoki did either. We are gonna be taking a huge hit on this one. So, Kyoki is our only max hostess right now. Kana's really close, but Kyoki is max. And she has a lot of perks. Like, she starts off the run with a customer. A decent customer.
Boy.
Who's almost guaranteed an extension. Alright. Yeah, Kana's whole thing was trying to make amends and become better friends with people that she works with. And this is someone she used to work with. Anyway, we're about to beat this guy. You know we don't want to do it with our fists. Let's do it with everything but our fist if I can. I really wanted the bike, but the bikes are outside of the fucking map. Spikes are easily like one of the best weapons to grab. Dude just bolted. Anyway, they make up, they become friends. And this is also supposed to be one of the girls who like talk shit on you at the fight, I think. Kind of looks like one of them anyway. A meal. And you don't want to do that with Kana.
Oi.
You can be friends, just not friends that break each other's wallets. Anyway, let's go talk to Aika. So this is dinner 2, I think. A lot of setup just to get to what we want to get, right? But it's worth it in the end. Because all this does is make it easier to make money. And we really want to do this stuff because we're about to lose Yoki. It's like I was saying earlier. The hint was the picture. And we got that whole scene once before in Yakuza 0 when Majima had Yuki as his main host. And when the Club Venus proprietor was interested in her, he decided to take her because that would be the way to stop us from winning. It didn't, but that was the mindset. So we didn't have Yuki available.
そうなのか。愛花の好きなようにするのが一番さ。どちらを選んでも俺は応援するぜ。
桐生さん、サンキュー。
You're a man's
やっぱ
man.
大人の男だね、桐生さんは。そんな風に言われたら、恋愛と仕事余計に迷っちゃうじゃん。
それはすまないな。逆に
Gotta be
愛花
yourself.
は愛花だからな。女だからどうとか型にはめるのは良くないな。
うん、そうだよね。控えめな男がいても控えめじゃない女がいてもよくない？自分の
I
理想にはめ
can't
込む人じゃ
do
な
the
くて、
millionaire fight.
その
I
ままの
don't think I
私を受け入れ
can.
てくれる人がいいな。
大丈夫だ。そういう人間はこの
That'll
世
be
界に
fine.
たくさんいるさ。
そうだね。桐生さんももう一人一緒？
I still gotta level Shoko
そ
anyway.
うなりたいと
That'll
思
work
ってるぜ。
よかった。ねえ、桐生さん。
俺は黒ギャル大好きだぜ。
マジで？お世辞でも超嬉しいんだけど。
お世辞じゃないさ。まあたとえ黒くなかったとしても愛花は魅力的だと思うぜ。
桐生さん、パーフェクトアンサーじゃん。さすがキャバクラの店長、やるだけあるね。
俺は本心を言ったまでさ。
I can't say anything because I have like speech issues. Although my speech issues are something that will more or less be fixed once I can fix them. Hopefully this year. We'll see. But you can tell she has some speech issues. Anyway.
Hmm?
はい。
I like how she's looking for Forshine's ace. Looking at the other two. Like at the end of the day, your first platinum is always the one who's going to make the most money. Not always, but usually. Like I had a save where Mana made the most money in Yakuza 0, which is funny because she's your last platinum hostess. And I don't even know how that happened. But they kind of go at this thing where it's like the one you start with, the like plain Jane, is the one that really makes the money. I guess because she's the one who resonates with the average. I don't know. None of them are plain Jane. Is that how that works? So now I don't have Kyoki. She's missing. We don't even go looking for her. She's just gone. Right. So right now I want to level see if I can get these. I shouldn't do it because it's money, but ooh. I got the last bronze. Like I've got one more silver left to get. And this. I think so don't worry about that one. 3 gold, 2 silvers, no bronze. Yeah, I have every hostess I can get right now. Period. Alright, we're gonna take everybody off. Kana, Aika, Coco, you, and you. That's my team for this run. Now, we need to make over Shoko. I got a new hairstyle, too, so I want to look at those. But I don't think any of... Ooh. Don't judge me. I like long hair. Honestly, this is probably my favorite hairstyle. I'm gonna do it. Good. I think that's the one I used primarily in ew. Those aren't good. That doesn't look like a dress. Alright, so, ooh, instant. No necklace, no ring, no nail. Man, it's all bad. I hate it. There it is. I only get this. I always get this over the other one because I'm never putting them in a situation where they need to not be calm. So, like, being able to keep their stats up is just better. I do wish they had left my red contacts in the game. But it is what it is. Alright, so Shoko's ready now. We need to leave first though. And get our business partner for this section. Kushikatsu Doruma. Totenbori Street. I gotta go all the way up there. Should make sense because that's what we had to do in 0 as well. Wakando bookstore. So I guess I'm starting from bottom to top to go onto the east side. But it is what it is. There's Wakando bookstore. Literally right in front of us. Alright. Hungry Tom. Fun snack. Golden Yacht. Well, I skipped a couple places. These guys keep chasing me though. Pissing me off. Still missing a place. These guys need to get the fuck away from me. Said he needed to get away from me. But I've listened. I saw the place. Alright, so this is the Wakaki restaurant. I already got Haramon and here's Sunrise. Here's Sultan be my guy. Nami Dazaka. And now I'm just missing Sechin Fugu. These guys want to throw down, we're gonna throw down. He wanted it. Alright. We now have all of the business parts. There are no more business parts. We're gonna go over to the taxi this time. Oh wait, there's no taxi up here anymore. Never mind. Are there even? There are no taxis on the map right now. I didn't realize that. That's actually not a bad thing because it means I can't go to Kamurocho. It's interesting that they did that. I can eat, so I think we're gonna stop by Crab Shop. I haven't eaten this yet. I can put another stick. So let's, oh no, I can't. 50, I guess. 40. So let's do a 20 and a 20. Crab shabu shabu.
うまいな。
ありがとうございました。
I'm just gonna buff this shit. Why not? Strength of the Dragon. We got 180 natural. Alright. Oh shit, I should have used that on this. Club Hustler. I didn't realize I was that close to being able to buy it. That sucks. It's okay though. Damn it. You're a bitch. I'm gonna get rid of the big dude. Punch him in the face. Alright.
手間取らせやがって。
Okay, so I can pretty much guarantee you, because of the conversation Yoda had, that we will not be finishing the Millionaire League yet. That won't be until a later chapter. I don't know which chapter, but a later chapter. Probably 6. I won't know until we actually start doing the story again. But yeah.
しばらく寝てろ。
Now that we have fans, though, we are going to go in and start working on it. Having Shoko do the new area is kind of shit, but it is what it is.
Yokoso, for shine.
Rich boy. I want to check anybody for Shoko when they come in. See if I can get her on the floor. At all. Like right now I want to prioritize her over Profit if I can. Because one rich person will change what I can do. Unfortunately, she's too low level to really pick up too much, so it is what it is. A short tycoon's kind of shit. He requested somebody specific. Or he requested love, I guess. Oh, he ordered Kana. I just looked at that down there. Watanabe's, I guess, good enough. So that's good. Help everywhere. Here's your ice. Here's your ice. Alright. Another rich guy. Unfortunately, nobody wants Coco. Now, once I get fever, I can force the issue with Shoko. But for now, I can't. But I can here in a second. Well, I say a second, it's going to be more than a second. So.
助けを求めてるように見えますが、当社員店長さりげなくフォローします。
We're gonna hold off on him for a second to push things along. Oh, shit. I'm gonna put Shoko here. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. What I'm wanting to do right now is to get Watanabe and Kana off my list. I'll just throw somebody out here on the rich guy, but then once this timer starts moving, we will... There we go. Because this is going to really help Shoko. I had to push the issue. Rich dude. Watanabe got a lot of money off that, so that's good. Would have preferred it to be Shoko, but it is what it is. Shoko got a lot for what she got stuck with. Cannot. Hitting 5 million without Toyuki, still solid, very solid. Doesn't matter how bad it is, we're giving this one to Shoko. And then once the timer starts moving, we are pushing the fever. There we go. That gives her the rest of the match to get money. Nobody works for this guy, so we're just gonna drag the timer out. I'll put her here just to make sure he doesn't leave angry. I don't think we're gonna get this, but we're gonna try. Oh, we got it! Holy shit, that was hard. $6.6. We are higher than the fucking leader, which is crazy. Anyway, Shoko hit 10. Shoko hit 15. Kana didn't get much, and Aika didn't get much, but that's okay. We're gonna do Shoko's first. And then we will do Aika's. That's Aika's third one. Would be great. Daruma. I think Shoko's stuff is about being a manga artist. Or no, that was the last one. I don't remember what hers is. I don't get attached to places.
まあそういうことだ。
Huh. We are pushing
そこま
through.
で難しく考
I
え
know it
ちゃ
doesn't
い
feel
ない
like it, but we are.
私はフォー社員のキャストとして蒼天張りで精一杯頑張るのが使命。
Yes.
なんだかそう考えてきたら不安よりも頑張ろうって気持ちが
Once
強
we're
くな
done
って
with
きま
all
した。
this, we will be flying through the
So-
story again.
いい働き
Now,
を期
this
待して
game
るぜ。
was actually better with sub stories. Not that we're going to continue doing them,
もう引っ
honestly,
越しは全部終わったのか。
because especially at this point, because
ちょうど終わったばかりです。荷物が少なかったので割とすぐでしたね。
I'm not going to voice them, and just like with Kiwami when
こ
we
っちで買え
stopped,
ばいいかなって思
they're
っていた
kind
の
of
で。
not useful.
なるほど
And
な。
at this point, they're really not useful
Soda.
because I don't
何
really
か買っ
get
ておいたら
my
いいものと
XP
かっ
from
て
them.
ありますかね。
I get XP from just kind of
自転車だ。
eating.
この辺りは東京と違って平
So
坦な道が多いか
that's
ら
the faster way and more
乗りやすい
efficient
と
way
聞
to
く
do it.
ぜ。
And
安売
that's
りして
not a
いる
bad
店
thing
も多い
because
から、数好きだと
honestly,
もっとい
leaving
いか
some
も
of
し
that
れない
open
な。
to you guys
なる
for
ほ
the
ど。
best because you could
それ
play
は
the
確か
game
にいいですね。
yourself if you've never played it
明
before
日自転車
and
屋さんに行っ
experience
てみよ
these
うか
things
な。
properly.
ああ、
Uh,
それに万が一変なやつに
I
絡
just
まれ
don't
たと
have
して
the
自転車ぶん回せば
brain
帰
power
り
half
道に
the
出て
time
くしな。
to voice just one thing. If I need to
私は
voice something, I need to
おとな
voice
しく体
everything
を声で逃げよう
and
かな。
really give it everything. And right now, I can't do that
翔
even
子
if I
は
want to.
休みの日
My
と
voice
か何をしているんだ
sucks from allergies.
東京にい
All
た
the
頃
fun
は
stuff that
よ
came
く散
along
歩を
with
してま
that.
したね。
Granted, it is
特に目
better.
的を決めずに街を歩いて
I haven't had any voice
目に留ま
cracks.
っ
I
た
haven't
美
had
術
a lot
館
of
や
raspy.
個展にふらっと立ち寄ったりして
It
ます。
doesn't feel good
Oh.
today, but that's because I tried to do a
なか
raspy
なか
voice
洒落
earlier.
た過ごし方じゃねえか。
But
た
I-
だこの
that's
辺は
always
そう
something
いう
I'm
場
bad
所が
with.
少なくて代わりに本屋に立ち寄ることが多いですね。
本屋。
Honestly, I just
読書が
can't
趣味なんだ。
do
そうですね。
voices as much
読む
as
の
I
も書
could
くのも好きなんです。
previously.
なるほどな。
One, because
翔子が好きそうな本と
I
い
didn't
え
realize it
ば。
before, but all my voices were exactly the same. Oh, she is the manga. That answer is not the answer that I
案
had.
外、漫画とか好きなんじゃねえか。ん違ったか。
いいえ、大正解です。桐生さん、よくわかりましたね。
Understand.
まあな。少し意外な感じではあるが、美術館や古典と言っていたから、絵が好きなのかと思ったんだ。
お
I'm
お、
probably
鋭いですね。
like different
私
manga.
が漫画好きなことを当てたのは桐生さんが
I
初め
forget
て
what
で
she
す。
liked.
家にも結構たくさん漫画があったんですよ。でも引っ越す時に全部実家に送っちゃいました。そしたら床が抜けるって母に怒られまして、
ずいぶんたくさん持っていたんだな。
ふらふらと本屋さんに入るたびに何か買ってましたからね。だから今は家に漫画がなくてちょっとつまらないんです。
You can just
ま
get
た
them
買い
back
直そうか
home.
な。
You don't have to buy them anymore.
桐生さんはどんな漫画がお好きですか？
Dog.
そうだな。強いて言うなら、ギャグ漫画が好きだ。
I do
細かいこと
enjoy
は考えず
comedy
に読め
stuff.
るのがいいな。
わかりますわかります。
I've noticed I've got two
忙しい時ほど
specific
癒されるんです
genres
よ
that
ね。
I always like fall back on,
私もギャグ
and
漫
they
画
usually
好きなんですよ。
overlap in some way.
頭を空にして心
And
の
that's
底から笑えるから大好きです。
isekai and romance. Both of them
なんだ
get
か
a lot
今
of
日
shit.
は俺の知らない証
But I
拠を
can't help it.
どんどん発掘している気がする
I
ぜ。
mean, every genre of anything
そうですか。
always gets shit for something,
もしかし
or
て
should get shit for something.
漫画を描いたりもしている
There's a lot of
実はそうなんです。
nonsensical tropes that happen
まあ、
in every
見たの
genre
は
of
小好き
any
レベ
type
ルなんですけどね。よくわかりましたね。
漫画が好きだということが表情から伝わってきたから
For me, a lot of those tropes are just fun to play with. Like,
パーフェクトクイーンだった頃の
I
君みたいな
am
笑顔
not
が
a
何倍
fan
も
of the shonen
今の証拠
battle
は
manga trope
いい顔
of
してるぜ。
training just to overcome
うちの
a
店で
single enemy.
は
I
ずっとそういう表情でいてほしい。
no, I don't like it.
ギャグ漫画を見てる時のような
Protagonists should never
Ego,
feel
yeah.
like they're not a
はい
protagonist. Like,
あ
sure,
りがとうございます
overcoming a challenge
私
is a thing.
頑張りますね
That is a standard storytelling device. But it doesn't have to be the entire plot. Now, if the story's built around that well enough, that is fine. There's a lot of series where people confuse it with that's fine and it's not. MHA is one of those where it's built around that. It's built around Deku getting stronger. The problem is at least for me, MHA is not good because of Deku's story, or the story of All for One and One for All. MHA is good because of the world building and the side characters, the Deuter antagonists, the Deuter protagonists, all of those. It's good because of everybody except for the main characters. Like, I am not a fan of Bakugo, I'm not a fan of Deku, I'm not a fan of All for One
や
or
っぱ
Tama.
そうだよね
I almost called him Tamago.
後悔しているのなら
Shigaraki,
ちゃんと
I
割を入れ
don't
る。
care about those characters.
俺の知っている相
Don't like
は
All Might.
そんな人間だと思うぜ。
I like All Might more than all the other ones I just
私の方
mentioned,
から謝ってみよっと
but it is what it is.
桐生
Like,
さん
I
超
enjoy
感謝してる
Overdrive and
仲直りができるといいな。
Akayami and
しかし、
Yo
そ
Yorozu.
の愛花の友達がキャバ嬢を
I
辞め
almost
た
said
がってる
Shisei,
理由、
but it's the mind control guy.
確かに気になるな。
Forget his name.
そうっしょもともと超やる気あっ
I
た
don't know
子
where
だ
I got
し
Shisei
め
from.
っちゃ楽しそうにやってたから
But
余
yeah,
計にね
like it's got great characters
う
that
ーん
aren't
な
part
ん
of the
かあっ
main
たのか
story.
な
And it's got better
So,
themes beyond the main
まあ、
story. It's the themes
ど
of
れだけ好き
friendship,
な仕事でも、
uh,
辞めたくなるような瞬間は
Teamwork
誰にでもあるさ。
桐生さんは
morally
仕
gray
事を辞
area.
めたくなったことってある
These are the things that are happening outside of the Deku All for One story, which is very black and white.
実はな、
Yeah. I prefer shit like
辞めたことが
it's also kind of why I don't like
とある組織の4代目
really get into Demon Slayer. Like I love Demon Slayer is visually
Nice
amazing
job.
anime wise.
4
visually
代目って
amazing.
言うと
The manga also
お蕎麦
visually
屋とか
amazing. Animation's fantastic.
そ
Uh,
ういうことにしておくか。
ate almost every character in that
桐生さん
story.
はその
The
時
beginning of the
な
story.
んで辞めたの
And
嫌に
it
なった
took
の
3 seasons for me to even
So
start
you
liking
moved to Montana.
some of the characters.
俺がいない方が
Like right now,
組織にとってもいいと思う。
still hate Tanjiro, will always hate Tanjiro.
組織にとって
Tanjiro is just Deku and Demon Slayer.
あ
Don't
あ
like
自
it.
分の感情と違っていても、
He's actually worse because
誰
the
かの
entire
ため
time
に
he's fighting,
自
he's
分から
talking
身を
about
引く
how
ってことも
he just pushes a
世
little
の中に
harder
はあるんだ
to it. I,
愛花の友
like I
達
said, I
は
don't like that.
もしかしたら
That's also why
そうなのかも
Isekai is
しれ
kind
な
of
い
like
ぜ。
my big thing.
なるほ
Big
ど
guilty pleasure.
桐生
It's
さ
one
ん
of the
超
big
大人
big tropes. Huge
私には
tropes
そう
of
いう
isekais
発
is
想な
the
かったわ
automatically OP protagonist.
桐生さんに相
And
談
I
して
prefer
よか
that
った
just because
お役に立てたんなら何
I
か
don't consume challenges are
悩み
gonna
の相
come
談
up
できたからなん
regardless.
かすっきりしたなやっぱストレス溜まってたのかも
And
な
apart from a couple of series that like
普段
literally
ス
just
トレスは
poke fun at it, like One
ど
Punch
うやっ
Man,
て発散してる
the
んだ
challenges are still there for the
友達と飲んだり
protagonist,
とか
whether they have to get stronger
騒いだ
or
りとか
not.
かな
It's one of the reasons I love One Piece.
私好
Beyond
き勝
the
手自由に生
amazing
きてる
world
から
building
そ
and
もそもマ
storytelling
ジ全
it's
然
done
ストレス溜まんないんだけどね
確かに
around
そう
the
かもしれ
Straw
ない
Hat.
な。
桐生さんは結構溜め込んでそうじゃん
That series doesn't really have training. It had one kind of. But beyond that,
じゃあ発散したくなったら
the whole idea is not getting
Aikade
stronger or
発散させてもらう
training
と
to
す
be
るか。
stronger. It's
え
learning what you have
桐生
available,
さん私で
and
発散って
thinking outside of the box to be able to
と
create a scenario where you can win with what you already have. And that's what a true challenge is in storytelling,
なん
or what it
だ
should be.
それならいつでもいいし
Overcoming an
紛
obstacle
らわしい言い方マジやめ
with the
てくれる
tools you already have. Because let's be real, realistically, if you're in a fight with someone and the way you're
将
trained
来かこれっ
isn't
ても
good
のは
enough,
ないな
you're not going to be
私
able to
先のこと
train
考えるのマジで
mid-fight.
苦手だし
You're just going to lose.
今生きてる時間
You
が大事
can't
だと思う
change
から
that.
その時の気
We
持ちに
can't
従
stop
っ
a
て
war so that you can go retrain your troops. That's not how it works.
でも確かに
They
私5
can't
年
just
後とか
get
何してんだ
stronger
ろ
in the middle. But, you know, you can change your tactics, change your weaponry, things like that, to formation. Things that can actually, like, thinking outside of the box rather than
想像できる
putting
な
everything on pause.
楽しいからね楽しめる限りは続けると思うし
It just feels
自
more
分の
real
気持
that
ち
way.
に正直にそれが私の
So,
モッ
like,
トーじゃん
while it's not the ideal solution, I do prefer the OP trope just because it's honestly more realistic. It's more realistic for one person to be overwhelmingly
こ
stronger
れ
than
からも
the
よろ
other,
しくね
and then that's it. It's not realistic to be like, okay, well, we're going to train for 6 months and then do it, even though this war is happening right now. That's not realistic. Now, training arcs can work. Like, example is Dragon. They did training arcs in Dragon Ball before the tournament. Like, the whole series was a training arc for things that were happening, because that's what they did. It was built into their character. Like, the whole thing started with them wanting to get stronger with Master Roshi, more or less. And then it was just training arc for tournament, training arc for this, training arc for that. Like, it didn't feel wrong because that's what they were. They're martial artists. But not every story can be that. Okay, so Yuki is saying we can't challenge for the Millionaire League. It also means I can't actually do anything. But we are stuck. We can't do Aika's sub-story. We can't continue Shoko. We can't. So now we have to just continue the main story. But we are almost at break. So I might. I never did this. Don't. Can I go piss? We can. We're gonna go piss. And we're gonna play the other toilet game. So, like I said, I kinda wanna play all of the mini games just so that we can give each one of them their chance to shine. And we've already done one of the toilet games. Granted, it wasn't really explained very well what you're supposed to do. And even explaining it well doesn't really explain it well. Dude, block my fucking bike. I didn't mean to break open the fucking... That's the third time we've smashed open Smile Bar. Fun fact, if you actually break open a restaurant or something like that, you can't shop there for a while. I think there is a skill you can get to fix that problem, but I don't have it. Since we're here. You're not going to tell me not to eat, right? 30 and that'll work. Can I get any? I can get digestion. I want Club Hustler Max though, so I can get more money. But I really don't need the money, so we're gonna get digestion. Like, I want the money. Don't get me wrong. I want the money. But I don't necessarily need it right this second. Anyway. We're gonna go piss in a toilet. And then go buy some apps. We are not gonna play Virtua Fighter. Like, I don't give a shit about these other games. Like, we're not gonna touch the Sega game. But it's time for toilet. We did Milky Nose. We're gonna do Northwind, Sun, and Me. This one's way easier. So, there are rules. So in Milky Nose, you match your milk string to your opponent's charge or blast gauge. Once your gauge is full, you pump up the power and blast them away with your special milk attack. So basically what you're supposed to do is match them so that you build your gauge faster. And then once it's full, you hit your string to max and you just knock them out. In Northwind and the Sun and Me, you just try to... You'll see. For the most part, you can kind of just hold R2 for this one. Use your stream to control the pervy wind and flip up her skirt. Yeah, that's the mini game. That one's much easier to beat all the levels. The last one takes a little bit more finesse, but not a whole lot. So, you know, whatever. We won't be doing that, though. What we will be doing is going to buy Snap Spin. And then going to the crab place. What we need the most is, the yellow XP. That's something I don't know, which I guess I should. Need to know food combinations. I want to kind of knock that out. If I can. I'm going to use one of my apps then. I'm going to go to Connie. Still haven't eaten the crab nabe. Is that part of this? No. That's okay. Oh well, it's fine. The gecko. And I've got like 20 more. We're just gonna pop two. What is it? Nabiyaki, deep fried crab. Then we will grab the Uga. And I got 40 more points. Abe and okay. Cravings crab actually gave me some good XP then.
ありがとうございました。
Alright.
いらっしゃいませ。
Boom, boom, boom. Grab the 80. Grab these two. Doing good on XP right
ありがとうございます。
I'm gonna grab... Can't grab that. I'm not getting any blue, really. That's why I can't get that. But, I'm close to getting boost XP gain. That's
ました。いらっしゃいませ。
boom, boom, boom. Boom, and... Now have basically what I
あ
need
りがとうございました。
for XP gain. Oh, no, not quite. I need green XP. Which one is green? I forget. Green is the technique. So... Ganko sushi. I don't know where Ganko sushi is. Oh. Combo they do here. Iggy's hitting top grade. This thing. This thing. But I can't get that thing, so let's replace that with something else. I am almost there. Problem is now I don't have enough fucking app stems, so I might not be able to get there.
いらっしゃいませ。
I'll grab this course, and then I've got 40 more, so let's grab a 30. See what I got from there. Alright.
ありがとうございました。
I got what I wanted, which is the XP boost bag. And can't get these because I just spent all that. That's fine. Boost sprint. This, why not? Heat of the Dragon. We're getting there, though. We are getting there. Anyway, it is now break time. I went a little over. I was kind of focused on shit. That's okay. We're going to take our break and come back for what will probably be the final hour of the day. Maybe. We'll see. We might go 2 more hours. We might. But, yeah.